I don't know, Chad, am I off base with that one? We're missing cutscenes? Huh, funny that.
Some that you have to play as specific characters on, I never bothered. It's not really that big of a deal. It's like, hey, here's this cute interaction.
Yeah. I will once again give shouts to how my copy of the Pirate Warriors 2 bugged out, and I just immediately got the completion trophy for having a maxed out gallery. I don't know how it did that. That was still wild. Oh yeah, speaking of gassing up Punk Hazard.
Oh yeah, no, Law was also... Law, in the same vein as Grimmjow and Ulquiorra, dominated character polls for years, even after they stopped being relevant characters.
It's funny because I do kind of see the appeal of Law, but like he's just another dude that does some cool shit with a sword. And if I remember getting that, I'm just going with Zoro.
He was really cool during Punk Hazard.
And they got jobbed out eternally in Dressrosa.
Repeatedly.
Also, I love how the red glow from his glasses hit from him is just completely not visible because of the aviators. Good shit, guys.
It makes his aviators look radioactive.
It does.
Like they're with how much they're glowing. So this is what would have happened if you played as Law on this stage instead of the last one.
That was a neat cutscene. Some of the cutscenes genuinely have had some pretty decent choreography, even if it is overusing the hell off slowdown. So it's whatever.
I don't think they have a choice in that matter.
Nah.
Which is funny because...
Incidental or otherwise, we are getting a slowdown.
Which is funny because if it's just a matter of what outfit you're wearing or something, just make pre-rendered videos of each version of the outfit. It can't be that hard to render those.
Yeah. All right. So, want to press R1 for me? One more time. There we go. 24 minutes. This is going to be a slight endurance test. Not terrible. I think there are some final missions that are worse than this. Marine 4 and Pirate Warriors 1. But we will find out. The decisive battle with darkness. I feel like you'd have described like 5 arcs in this show overall by now.
That is a Yu-Gi-Oh episode title.
Law is really good. Shame that the enemy make him look pathetic and way out of his league constantly. That does the... Oh, we are playing on hard mode. How about that shit?
Yeah, again, I need to remind you, that was that bullshit. That wasn't even on the highest difficulty.
Nope. Just the spawn rate was crazy. And now I join. And
did you want to be him?
who do I want it? Remind me who your level 100 characters are again.
Luffy. Kuzan.
Eneru.
And just Eneru. Because unlike in later games where it's... wait a minute. I don't know. I thought it carried over. Unlike in later games where it's just a matter of getting points, you actually have to do work to do the level breaks. You actually have to S-rank 5 stages with each character manually to get them the level breaks. So it's like, I'm not going to do that much work for characters I'm not interested in.
Yeah, that's totally fair. All right, so who am I going to be using for this one? Who are you going to be using first and foremost?
I was going to let you pick first and then work off of that.
Okay. Fuck, this is a good question, actually. I'm trying to, you know what? I'll use Sanji. Fuck it.
All right. Is it too soon? I mean, he's in this area, technically. He's a selectable character.
Nah, it's not too soon. I would actually kind of recommend it, personally speaking.
That's fair.
Yeah, and I'm going to use him because I do kind of like using him sometimes. Also,
I was going to say, I'm surprised you're not going to go for Kuzan for ultimate AoE combined with my ultimate AoE.
You know, it's not a terrible idea, but the thing is, I also want a little bit more speed, and I think he's a little bit faster than some.
Fair enough. All right.
Truly the role reversal that was not expected. But no, Sanji is kind of fast. It's funny, though, because it's not the last time where Sanji will be the pick for high mobility, because he's also...
Is he cross-eyed in this render?
Not really. Oh, I forgot about this effect. Because Unlimited World Red, he's also kind of fun to abuse for his speed boost off dash canceling.
Yeah.
And I just love forever how Akainu, you cannot tell he's possessed whatsoever because of his
squinty eyes.
His very small eyes. Really, this is just him on a good day. You know, unfortunately, it does remind me of.
It is kind of visible, but it's hard to track because you can just how small his eyes are.
Yeah.
If you zoomed in post, you would be able to see it. It is there.
Yeah, I did see it too. Yeah, but it's just very hard to tell.
Oh yeah, she is here.
I have a funny thought. Could we even tell that Brook was possessed?
No, because he doesn't have any eyes.
Yo! I was gonna say. I did really think about choosing Mihawk for the stage spot. Also, he is a little slow on his feet. I need something a little bit quicker. So, yeah, we're going to pack a little bit of fun. But yes, we are, in fact, back to Punk Hazard for the fourth time.
Yes.
Fourth time,
Fourth
yeah.
time. Technically, if we're counting both routes, yes.
Yeah, the second stage and then going back there, and then the final stage of the prior run, and now this final stage. Boy, it's going to be fun.
If these games in any way factored into to people's perception of the anime or of the manga, then this would also be one of the leading contributors to people not looking on Punk Hazard as fondly nowadays as they did back then.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing that's happened, is people sort of change their view of things posthumously. It's like, oh, that wasn't as good as I remembered, or it sure was better than the last thing, but if the last thing was like a 6, then this is retroactively a 7, whereas at the time we would have given it like an 8.5.
Because it's what we were dealt with at the time, yeah. That is me with probably a lot of Naruto arcs in hindsight.
Do you want to pick your crewman?
Do we share the same one?
I don't think so.
Oops, not it. Let me check. Huh. All right, well, I guess I get levels on Zoro then. Fuck it. Funny as that is.
No, I don't need that shit. I've had something set up wrong the whole time then.
What would that be?
Well, for starters, any of the things that increase your style time and or quick charge would also help. That would help charge up his
Enru's charge lightning attacks, yeah.
Yeah, his electricity meter will charge way faster because you see how slow it is normally.
I kind of wonder if that actually is the case, because I know that sometimes these things don't actually translate to what they advertise. But that's just speculation on my part. Hey, it looks... Well, the sky is brighter. The sky is brighter. Oh, no. Lingering, it's like 20 already.
So this is probably going to be 20 FPS the whole final map. We're going to be lucky if it's 20 FPS.
Yeah.
But that's actually not necessarily a bad thing, because it also means that because it's rendering less of your effects, it actually renders things faster. Because some of your effects take longer to go out.
The only thing that sucks here is... God, okay, yeah, I'm not playing with the map zoomed in like that. I'm going to be playing like this. Personally speaking.
You have the full-size map on my screen. Good to get both.
Yeah. That being said, this is one thing that I don't think Pirate Warriors games have really ever gotten right. How completely scrunched the final maps can be. If you're playing multiplayer, it can get really bad.
Like I've said almost literally every time, you gotta go with the boss room method, where they just stick one big map in the middle of the screen.
Yeah. Unironically, though, why are the pacifistas following? Oh, probably kind of right.
Yep. He has the highest authority on pacifistas right now.
Technically, you're not wrong.
That's a funny thing. That's a really funny back and forth in Egghead is, okay, who here present has the highest authority in this room over the Seraphim? And it's a constant trade for like three or four chapters over, do what I say, no, do what I say, no, do what I say.
Yeah.
And that just moves slightly in each direction depending on who's talking, instead of actually attacking.
That's kind of hilarious, though. God, there is an attack from Sanji's kit I am missing, though. The fucking breakdancing move. That's not present, and it's bothering me.
Yeah, again, that's one of the other reasons why this game just doesn't feel as good to play. It's because characters are missing crucial kit they don't get until 3, and so they just feel like half a character.
It does really make you have to play them from a different perspective. Normally, I wouldn't necessarily find this to be that big of a deal, but in this case, you're missing some good-ass moves. Come on.
Yeah.
Sucks you can't dash cancel that last hit of Sanji's string, though. Damn, that sucks. This base taking over.
Now the base commander showed up.
I've
said this before, but some of them will do things where they just stick a base there with no commander, so it'll just spit out enemies forever, and you can't take it because there's no commander to beat.
Yep. Fuck.
Or maybe it's until you get within 3 feet of them, because that seems to have happened for the last 2.
Over here. There's another pacifista.
Personally, I'm content right now just to do long-form crowd control and preparation.
I'm mostly just focusing on the pacifistas right now. Make sure I don't cause any problems.
I'm clearing out everything that's at distance, all the bases, any pacifista that are not within immediate range.
Yeah.
So that way, when we need to go to those later, or if we need to go back and forth, which we will need to do repeatedly, it doesn't take as long.
Yep. Okay, that's not a bad trade-off.
What's funny, though, is looking at the map and it's saying this area is covered in guys, when in reality there's either no one or there's like 10 guys.
Yeah.
But the map spread makes it look like, oh no, there's actually 60.
It's weird how it's really trying to convey that, yeah. Alright, that's good. Yeah, right now I'm kind of just going after bases and whatnot. Or, yeah, just like bases where I can get my hands on in the northeastern quadrant. Where is...
Right now, you do not want to kill pacifista. You actually want them to follow you. So just walk within 5 feet of them, and they'll start chasing after you.
Well, fuck, I wish I knew that. Because I've disabled like every single one of them.
I know, so was I doing that at first. No, that was the mission that just popped up like 10 seconds ago.
Yeah. Everything is literally so condensed in the middle right there that you can't really make heads or tails of what unless you do have the map zoomed in. Jesus.
It's because there's a base there that I think has 3 pacifistas in it. Oh, that one just started moving on its own. It didn't need me to tell it.
Yeah.
Yep, you have to stay within a certain range of it, though. Otherwise, it just starts attacking anything else closer by.
Hey, Alex. Do I even bother with these just loose?
No, don't bother. If you're trying to escort an enemy, they're not going to stop and kill their own guys.
I was to worry about them interfering with everything else, but that's just me. All right, now we are playing an escort mission. Yay. My favorite genre.
Move your ass. Oh, you're nowhere near them.
No, I'm not. I'm kind of just going all over the map right now, just doing stuff.
No, we actually have an active mission right now. The pacifistas are all in the top right area.
Yeah, I see that. So we're just luring them over, right?
Yes, to the actual home base. The one we normally try to keep alive for dear life.
Funny that. If they want to stop using lasers, that'd be fantastic. Alright, let's see. Got one there.
On the map, they'll be the full body sized icons.
Which is funny because we have a bunch of loose ones just wandering around anyway.
Sadly, they want you to be specific, apparently.
The remaining passage. This could take a minute. Oh boy.
It's just this one in the center lane.
Is it just that one, or can we lure like any of them?
They seem to want specific ones.
Yeah, it's pretty early, Alex. Probably because, oh, there we go. Yeah, I got two like running right towards me.
Now run south. Just run straight south out of there.
Okay. Are we about to nuke the base? That'd be very funny. Yeah, Alex, it turns out we got a day off, so we figured we might just kill us off. Fun fact, first time I did this mission, I was on this for an hour because I kept killing a pacifista. That seems like something that can very easily happen, yeah. I teleported.
Yep. We just got rid of them completely.
Was I not already south enough of that point? I guess not. Okay.
Now that those gates are closed, they're not coming anywhere near us.
Here's hoping.
All right, now open this fucking door. I'm about to throw a meteor on your ass.
Oh, Sanji's taunt one in this outfit actually lets him undo some buttons. It's very funny.
I think they all do that, actually.
I know usually it's focused on his tie and whatnot, but that's kind of cool.
Brace yourself.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Oh, yeah, that's the stuff.
Oh, yes. Let's try to preserve a little style meter for later. Oh, Mr. Two's here. Hell, fuck yeah. Let's go.
What the fuck?
Literally was not here the entire time. I've been trying to pay attention. I did not see him at all beforehand. Oh, hi, Senjamaru.
I'm already taken care of.
Yeah. I guess I'll just keep on yupping up on bases then. Screw it.
Huh? You seem to mostly be looking.
Oh, yeah. Sanji's definitely got higher run speed than most of the characters I've been playing so far.
Oh, definitely.
Not to a huge capacity, but enough that it does make a noticeable difference.
Whitebeard has begun advancing.
Good.
All right, now don't do anything stupid.
Yes, please watch your sternum. Where is...
You know, as a matter of fact, maybe start wearing a chest plate.
Maybe don't walk around shirtless everywhere.
There it goes. Did you see that?
I
Or-
did not. Although,
Or get hit by that.
Meteor Volcanoes. Here we go. So,
Oh, yeah, that's the crust.
yep. It's starting. Reminder, guys, this is not the, YouTube fucking up for you guys. This genuinely is running this slowly right now. Everyone on Twitch can see this. And trust me, you're going to see it as well on YouTube. Oh, boy. I haven't actually used any of my supers yet, funny enough.
Normally, you're all about spamming those.
Yeah, it's because I've been so focused on crowd control that everyone's been dying too fast.
Protect the chesticles or else would be made an example of poor battle. Oh, okay, you don't get it. Never. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Motherfucker dodged out of it. Oh, wait, no, he actually got hit. Oh, yeah, it's getting bad. Pretty bad.
Ooh. But you know, in a way, it's sort of actually nostalgic.
I'll tell you one thing. I would much rather this than the frame rate being tied to speed. So when the frame rate starts going lower because of the shot on screen, the game starts slowing down. I would much rather take this.
Well, you've seen what the emulator can do.
Yeah.
Force it to stay 60, make it somehow go to a
Who knows? Maybe
proper 180.
Who knows? Maybe we're not even like a few months away from Pirate Warriors. God damn it. From Pirate Warriors 2 having full proper emulation status so it can be fully done. Look and hope.
I am not going to test the whole game for that, but from the first two stages, it seems to work stunningly well.
I think I will. I think I'll do maybe like fuck around with it a little bit, and maybe if I can get far enough, have a little side recording to show it off in full. Not in full, what I'm saying. But like show off a level, showing off actual good specs.
Hey, I would have been happy to do any of that, or even do the whole thing in emulator, if the people at RPCS3 could get your fucking saves to transfer. Come on.
I'm surprised the whole game, the game hasn't crashed the whole LP. Yeah, well, we've had weird shit with the capture card. That's about it, yeah.
We've had glitches one time, not in this recording, not in a recording that ever made it public, but we've had game-breaking glitches before.
Really? I thought the original Let's Play actually did have the game crash on the final level.
You're thinking of a level that crashed during Pirate Warriors 4.
Oh.
No, we had the glitch on failed first recording of this game back in 2015, which was the game just stopped loading events for the first Punk Hazard stage, and so we were sitting for actually 30 minutes waiting for anything to happen, and it never did. We would examine the entire stage, walk around, check every area, make sure it's not, hey, did we miss a mission or something? No, literally the stage timer is frozen.
Okay, then. Honestly, considering the amount of stress you can put a PS3 under, I can see us replicating that, unfortunately, pretty easily.
That wasn't co-op, I don't think. That was just a regular stage of 2, normally.
Jeez. Sounds like an online Pirate Warriors 1 situation. How?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Can Pirate Warriors 1 get that bad? Alex, have you played Pirate Warriors 1 online? That's my better question.
I thought you haven't played any of these games.
No, I'm pretty sure he's played Pirate Warriors 1.
When they beat the boss before you get there and you're stuck watching all the dialogue. That's not
That's
the
not
same thing.
that's not a bug. That's just a game being. That's just the order of events having to play out slowly.
I got that bottom right base. I guess you're taking out the top left.
Yeah, it's unfortunately a lot of them are too spread out for Sanji's regular AOE attacks to do much.
If I get there in time, I can help with that.
I mostly chose Sanji to be expedite process, like if I had to run somewhere to save someone and whatnot. I didn't think this would end up being the case.
Whoops.
Was that an alarm?
Yeah, that's my normal weekday alarm that says, hey, it's time to go take your break now.
Yeah.
I guess it's a moot point now since you're about to kill the leader.
I did not kill the leader with a full level 2. Side note, I do find it's extremely funny how Sanji's leg attacks have a rainbow effect on him, given the not so great character he's been going through with like everything post time skip so far.
Something, his fire is refracting sunlight or something.
Probably.
All right, what's next?
I swear I've already taken over like half these fucking bases, and they keep respawning.
For like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Oh, right, Moria's still here. He's so not important.
That floor is purple. I thought for sure it was going to be poison for a second.
The only one of these games I think that has ever done the floor is lava is Fire Emblem Warriors.
Maybe.
No, literally, they have the floor is lava stage because you're fighting on one of the stages from Fates, and they actually have a lava stage where they introduce the flying mechanic.
Are you also making your way towards Akainu?
Yes.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
you fucking don't.
he's right there, right. Okay, you deal with him. I'm going to find some other shit to do. There is someone on the south end there I should probably go take care of.
That'll probably be Moria.
Someone's down there. I'll go see who it is. If I can fucking get down there because all the doors are locked, I think.
Support Whitebeard's advance. All right, I guess I'll play escort quest.
All right, I'm gonna go take care of whoever that is down south. Whoever's giving Hancock trouble though.
I'm still gonna put my bets on that being Moria.
Oh, yeah, you're kidding. No kidding. Well,
there's only like 3 people here, and I took care of the other one.
Yeah, I guess I'll take care of the big boy. I kicked him fucking right into the air. That's awesome. He's gonna activate style, and now activate style. Speed type. There's nothing about there's no.
Moria? What the?
He's not glowing red.
You'd think he would be a technical.
Yeah, nothing about this man says speed whatsoever.
No.
And there we go.
Mans is hauling ass.
That's good to see. He's not getting caught on every single mook that he comes across.
He's trying. I'm not letting him, but he's trying.
Sounds right. Oh, we're going to the southwest base?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay,
Yep.
I thought for sure we were going to take over the northeast one.
I just got kicked out.
So, like, I always wonder, does Koei not like Luffy? Whitebeard has always been the main character this whole story, and Ace is the secondary. I think it's trying to, like, almost portray him as, like, the secondary character.
I think they're just trying to go in on the idea that since it's a story where you have an alliance, you can play as anyone, so individual leaders aren't that important.
Yeah.
If you could make your way back here, both of them are right outside. I am dealing with Moria this time.
Yeah, hang on.
On the north side of the base is where Akainu is going to be. I am on the right side of the base.
Yeah, I'm on it. Hang on. Where? Got him. I took care of you already, sir.
Yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. That's why I said go to the other door.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to take care of Moria. That's fine. He's going to definitely not be in for a fun time now.
Is this the part where Blackbeard is just going to teleport all the way to our base? Because I think that's a thing that happens.
Maybe. I will say, though, surprisingly, this has not been that bad so far. Delightfully. Oh, we actually do have trails on the red now. That's funny.
Yeah, we've been really on top of things. That's one of the things I can appreciate. They're fighting each other.
The egos that just won't give. Bullshit.
Fuck off.
No.
You could easily kill Moria. Nothing about his power
You
would
can
be able to stop you.
sneeze and take out Moria.
Is this going to be your last stand? Unnecessarily? Oh, no, I guess not. Although the red splotches on his bandana make you think that he's bleeding.
Yeah. Was one of them holding a sword to his own arm? What the fuck? That was weird.
You have to highlight that. I didn't see that.
Yeah, that was odd.
Hey, if you were going to do that, do you think you maybe want to flatten the landscape so we don't have to run around the bases?
It's just very funny in hindsight knowing that this fucker right here can almost go toe-to-toe with the Gear 5th Luffy.
This is the only version of these you have every character in the world relevant currently helping you that I actually like.
Yeah.
I hate the version of it in 3, and I especially hate the version of it in 4. This is the only one where it's actually cool because it's all of the admirals and fucking Whitebeard
Yeah.
and Eneru.
Oh, now he's saying mateys. Well, I guess it's better for him to say it than Luffy, but still.
Never mind, I'm gonna have the heart attack, not Whitebeard. Yeah, I'm sorry. Where's the speed in this literal frog?
Did you just hit him and I missed it?
I think he did.
Oh, he's over here now. And
For the first time ever, I actually hit something with 200 million volt Amaru.
you've done it before. And did I just get hit by darkness? What the fuck?
Yeah, it says that Blackbeard is throwing out black holes.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the
Shit. Okay, where is
stage
he?
effects.
Where's he then?
He's around the corner. We're both outside that same base.
Yeah, okay. Looks like only Akainu's outside of the base right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna imagine Akainu doesn't have much HP left. Oh, he's got a lot still. Holy fuck.
We only just started hitting him.
I know, but you just did a level 2 on him. I'm a fan of how that keeps happening. Ooh.
Well, it's a good thing my attacks are disconnected because you keep throwing him out of what would normally be my range.
I'll go for the triangle string then. Keep him local. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I got something.
Oops.
Hang on. Let's see how this unfolds. Okay,
you
well,
need
yours
healing.
hit. Mine didn't.
You need healing. Get that item box.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna have to build some more distance first.
No, I meant the one that was actually right next to me. I kind of saying the power of magma as if he doesn't have literal magma. Yeah? I was about to go into a thing that I remembered. Oh, wait, no. That's not a One Piece thing. That's a Naruto thing that I actually fucking... I'm sorry, a Boruto thing that I actually fucking despise. Elements conjured by chakra aren't real. They're just chakra. Fuck you, Kashin Koji. Fire chakra isn't real chakra. You have to summon real fire. I fucking despise that idea.
Gotta keep my fucking mouth shut then.
On some level, it might be cool, but I just hate the idea that, oh yeah, actually, for the last 20 years that you've been reading this manga, and I guess its sequel, the fire dragons haven't been real fire. The water dragons haven't been real water. The lightning hasn't been real lightning.
It's not necessarily that it's not real. It's that it's chakra infused.
No, they literally say, no, you need real fire in order to beat him. You can't use...
They don't say that. It's just the fact that the usual Otsutsuki nonsense that they can absorb all chakra in perpetuity. I actually like the idea of thinking outside the box and using natural means of fucking them up. Kind of like along the veins of Guy using straight taijutsu on Madara.
But that's not the same thing, though. You actually read Boruto? I'm shocked.
He doesn't.
No, I absorb things passively or through osmosis. So I see Babs reading that, or I hear a YouTuber talk about it. It's like, oh, I made the right call, not reading it, not just because it's ugly, but because it's fucking stupid.
Oh, I'm not getting eaten by that one right now.
And let me be clear. I don't hate the idea of a reset to 0. The kids should actually be a kid's level of power. I like that idea a lot. I hate that they never once try to commit to that, even for a volume.
And I hit him. Oh, no, I got him.
Healing item here in the corner for you. You need that more than I do.
I think I already got that one, though.
Oh yeah, everyone is placing their hopes on us, so our meters are refilling. Hancock just gave us a full freestyle meter.
Cool. Huh.
Literally, I think our style meters are infinite right now.
I'm not so sure about that. No, it's not infinite because mine's not infinite. Mine,
No, infinitely refilling. Mine refilled after I just used it.
no, mine's not doing that.
Fuck! I guess mine is.
Did you hit him enough? Or did you get take damage just now? Because that will also refill it.
Your style gauge is fully restored.
Okay.
Don't die. Crocodile saying that. There's something really funny about that.
Unfortunately, I'm scrounging for healing.
Oh, is he about to do the thing? Is he oh, no, he's not leaving. In one of the versions of this stage, he just leaves and goes straight all the way to our base.
That'd be something.
So you might actually want to go over there, just in case.
I couldn't commit to a volume because Kishimoto screwed the series over with the movie, which took 2 arcs to fix the series from. Also, the fact that shortly after that bit was also when they switched writers, and yeah, noticeably more downhill since then. So that's why I can't commit to much.
See, this is cool. When they do it later on in 3 and 4, it's not cool.
Which part is specifically is cool?
Having two admirals actually fight together as a team, as opposed to the ragtag 80 guys that randomly decided they're going to join the Straw Hat Korean fleet, and also Smoker for some reason showing up on Wano.
Destiny is destiny. You shall not bore me by dying in this place. No, you should still kill him anyway.
And you know what? Smoker showing up here, sure, fine. He was actually in Punk Hazard. He wasn't in Dressrosa or Wano. He should not have been there.
Bet because dubbed that Smoker's had in a while, unfortunately.
For the 8 seconds it lasted.
Yeah, I know what I said.
I appreciate that they had the forethought to actually use his GT, which is Sea Prism tipped.
Yep.
Hey, look, an attack that Luffy doesn't actually have in this game. Grizzly Magnum.
Yep. Do not worry, I'll be very present in Jump Force when we get to that game. It's bar none his best move, from what I've seen.
I believe it.
And this is the... I haven't really talked about it all, but there's some... Okay, we talked about this in prior recordings, but there's some elements of these cutscenes where I swear to God they want... It's like they look like... It almost looks like they want you to press buttons in order to get QTEs out. And this very much has those vibes still, because of how long they linger on these facial reactions.
All the way up through 4, they never change the way they make these boss cutscenes ever.
Yep.
Am I hallucinating? This feels different than I remember.
How
I have
so?
to check the gallery afterwards.
No, I think this feels right.
Was it in the bad ending where you get the version where all the Straw Hats join in to attack him?
Probably. That's only level 4? Damn, okay. Really goes up on a curve with these.
We did it.
Yay.
Then we once again just cut to the
I
epilogue.
feel like this might once again be the same cutscene, but I guess out of an abundance of caution, let's let it roll out. Let's see if Whitebeard's actually there.
It's going to be different.
I hope so. Oh, wait, no, it is different because Ace is by himself right now. There he is. Come take my seat at any time, boy. I don't think you'll be willing to let it go that quickly, though.
He means to challenge him.
Yeah, I know.
It's like they removed QTEs at the last second, and then proceeded to remove them at the last second for the next 3 games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Law wasn't in the last ending at all.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because we haven't formed the alliance yet, sort of.
So
Also, why are... Oh, no, he's on a marine ship.
all right, Law will.
Because they don't want to have to actually render his submarine. What the
Oh,
hell
yeah.
is it called? It actually has a name.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Although it's very funny because, hey, yeah, Law, I'll see you in like 20 minutes where you come ask us to help you beat up Kaido. And that lasts for 300 plus episodes. Yay. The Hat Fuzz is
The
oddly
polar
detailed.
tank.
The Hat Fuzz is oddly detailed and realistic. I actually disagree. I think it looks like shit.
They
It's
applied motion blur to a texture they couldn't render naturally.
not going for that rematch just yet, Kuzan.
Alex, you should be familiar with this. You played Sonic Unleashed.
He's back to his usual self. I don't know. I think he was, even when possessed and angry, I think he was pretty much his normal self.
Literally what changed?
Yep.
He might have actually spoke less when he was possessed, so maybe that was a change for the better.
Maybe.
He just
He just-
attacked, he
he-
didn't talk. If possessed Akainu tried to kill Ace, he would just go on the offensive, and Ace wouldn't care, so he would have just kept running.
He was just more direct with his militantism.
It's like Chopper's fur too. Oh, Chopper is the only thing in Pirate Warriors 3 that can actually make the PS4 struggle.
Yeah.
You do
As
some of his
weird as it
Musos, and
is.
it's the only thing. You do some of his Musos, and it's the only thing that makes the game buckle.
Yeah, you know, it's extremely funny too because for like the next 3 games, we're gonna have what if endings where Kuzan helps us to fight Blackbeard to some capacity, only for him to ultimately end up joining him. Those are gonna be very funny retcons.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I believe this is also different. I think they have a thing at the end.
I don't think so. I don't imagine they would actually have different credits.
No, because I know they did that for 3 and 4 also. Or 3 has different credit sequences because you actually have a story ending in Dreamlog.
That would be weird though.
Or Kuzan would be retconned as a mole.
No.
No, I really hope they're actually sort of serious about this and it's not just him being a member of SWORD. Because it'd be really weird for him to make the whole speech he did about finally being free and not having to follow someone else's rules and oppression when he's making that speech to Garp, the commander of SWORD.
Yeah. Or him to just voluntarily go back into that same oppression to begin with. That'd be very funny, but also kind of bad. Well, I guess that is properly the end of Pirate Warriors 2. There's something that I want to show off immediately right after this. I gotta go make sure. I am curious enough to go see if the emulator will actually run this game properly, but I know it at least loads. So I'll go see how that shakes out later. But yeah, man, you know, it's still really funny.
You've seen it running on my machine. Almost perfectly.
I did.
Or mostly perfectly. If not greater than perfect, honestly, for the shit you do, but...
Oh, boy, this game. So, I think we already talked about this before, but if you ever want to get your hands on this game, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure it's no longer on PlayStation Network or PS3, so unless you want...
Not for like 6 years.
If you want to pick it up for yourself, you're either left with 2 choices. One is to import a European copy that may or may not even be English, or to just go with the piracy method, which at this point in time, yeah, I would probably just do that.
Good, you're finally taking my lessons to heart, Alex. Get 3 on PS4 specifically. Don't be you and get it on the Vita.
Yeah.
Or the Switch. Don't get it on the Switch.
Or jailbreak your Vita first and then play it for free and then don't touch it ever again. That is my earnest recommendation. So, yeah. Well, I guess on the one hand, if you're just playing this game and there's no crazy effects happening and it's one player and you're not on Skypiea, the game's moderately decent, even on native hardware. But it's when anything else remotely starts happening, that's when things kind of take a shit. So, it's funny how this is 1 step forward for gameplay, but like 12 steps backwards in a lot of regards, like various graphics, fucking story. I don't even remember there being any
Map design.
new music that really sticks out that much either.
No.
So it's really unfortunate how much this was kind of just like a shot in the dark, but they did at least lay the this game sank into the ground so that way Pirate Warriors 3 could soar, I guess.
Don't you mean it fell into the ocean?
I guess you could say that. Easier to do that with the rising ocean currents. No, that's right. No, that's not right. Technically, the land is sinking.
Yeah.
Totally. You know, it's not how plate tectonic works, really, but whatever.
No, they said that the ocean is rising. That's how they're explaining
Yeah.
it. Vegapunk.
Yeah. But man, yeah, this was definitely a bit of a rough experience. I'm still gonna fire this up on emulators. If this game works on emulator, that's like probably half of the bad parts of the game fixed right there. But I'm not holding out too much hope for that, and I'm very impressed that the PS3 controller managed to last through all that. Goddamn, thing really just does not fucking quit.
The PS3 was the last good controller battery that wasn't made by Nintendo. Nintendo will make a Switch Pro controller last you 80 hours. A DualShock 3 will last you for 40.
Yep. Oh man. So, I don't believe there was different credits honestly going on with any point of this.
I think they added a bit at the end where you see Luffy punching Blackbeard.
Maybe.
I don't think that was there originally.
But gallery is more or less a lot of the same. I think we might have a better model viewer this time around, but I could be wrong about that fact.
I believe.
I remember
too.
at some point it definitely got a lot better. One Piece has 4 moons, if not following Earth logic. That is fair.
It has 5 moons.
Okay. Yeah, I'm only seeing the one credits sequence so far. Well, we got the Gear Second theme, so that's immediately a big plus for the music department.
Thankfully, this will be the last time we ever have to deal with this bullshit.
A collectathon for fucking coins.
You just get them passively in later games.
Yeah. I mean, you
And
guys.
this thing especially. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm good. No, thank you. I guess so far as worth, it is nice they do give this to you up front, so that way you're able to you're able to map out like who pairs with what, and you can get some various. You can kind of have an idea of what you want to match things up with, but that still means things are finite, and you're gonna want to like min-max into certain builds anyway, so that's kind of rough. Oh, this game is the first one to introduce this.
This is one of the things I appreciate about Warriors games that I don't know, or the later Warriors games that I don't know other things do. You can just get a full viewer of every character's animations, literally all of them.
Yeah. Oh, Romer's still here.
That's his tag Muso.
Yeah. Coins were fun in 1, but I don't know about 2. They were not fun in 1.
Oh yeah, this is a thing they would stop doing. This is a thing that every Warriors game did up to, I think, 3.
Yeah. Oh, the in-game facial reactions.
Yeah.
I think they're kind of cute, but yeah. Definitely not something that should be sticking around for too long. And Tahu is not here for him to see us looking at Nami.
And put on glass.
Immediately, this reversed all my opinions about this game, and now it's the best Pirate Warriors game.
We won't get to the best use of glasses in these games until 3.
I didn't realize she had such a cinematic tag out move. Damn, it's really cool.
Most of them try to. You just don't get the angle on them most of the time.
Yeah. I think also this might be the last game for a lot of costumes that linger around. Like, I'm pretty sure from here on, the pre-time skip Straw Hats will lose, like, the various kimono outfits and whatnot.
They have all of those up through 3. Every costume from 1 and 2 are all in 3 along with new costumes. It's only 4 that says, fuck it, we're throwing everything away.
Did not know that. Very unfortunate. And he's still not here.
You can sort of simulate it. You can watch his animations. You can see what his level 1 would have been.
I didn't even know he has very other... Oh, yeah, that's right, because he is a boss you can fight. This is the closest we'll get to a playable Arlong, boys.
He has attacks that make it look like he should have a playable move set.
Yeah. Look at
has-
that. That'd be such a fun fucking Smash 3 or something.
He has a... That would be a Smash 2.
Maybe Smash 5. Triangle string.
4. Yeah, that'd be a 1. Yeah, no, they made it. They made a singular combo string for these characters. You don't get to... fuck.
So close. She's so pretty in this game. Shame they stopped really doing costumes in 4. Yeah.
Who?
I assume Nami.
Oh, yeah.
Real goddamn shame.
And then some characters just don't get costumes at all in 4.
Like, just one costume for Straw Hats and that's it. Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, I miss this shit. I wouldn't play this form of Sanji anymore, but I miss this costume.
Yeah.
the geese and him having a gun.
Unless it,
Or no, that's a pipe, not a gun. Never mind.
yeah.
He needs to smoke that man. Why are none of his taunts him pulling out a cigarette?
I'm gonna take a. Well, it wouldn't make sense either because smokers here. I was gonna say maybe for age restrictions, but we have a smoker also constantly on the pipe. So what do I know? Truly strange situation. Oh, okay, cool.
Fire. What?
Oh wait,
that
no, I
mean?
think that was the cutscene we got out of nowhere earlier on. I think couldn't begin to tell you immediately which one it was though.
Oh wait, no, it said a name. It said something about Ace.
Japan removed the light from the cigarette, and Naruto but games don't give that limitation. I don't know what you just said. Also, missed opportunity for Pirate Warriors World to bring DLC costumes with season pass. If they put in the effort, they easily could.
That doesn't even take effort. It's just reusing old content.
It literally is. At that point, fucking go the Tekken 8 route. Fucking rebundle old shit and bring it back. Oh yeah,
because
that's
we got
right.
this interaction for the first time.
Yeah. Fucking rebundle old costumes and re-implement them so that way you can just sell them for a really cheap markup.
Pirate Warriors 3 was the best about DLC because it had a season pass that capped out at $15. It added 15 stages and it added new costumes and all of the old costumes. You don't get that bang for your buck in any other game.
Not really, no. All right, I'm tapping out.
There is technically one last.
What would that be?
The challenge stages,
I'm good.
all from the DLC.
This is the bullshit. This is so fucking bullshit. Oh my god.
There's one of these that I still like, and that's the Do It quiz. You get posed a question with a where the answer is this character or this character. You have to go beat up the one character.
Yeah, but those last 5 missions are so insanely impossible. I've tried them before numerous times. They're not worth it at all.
No, they're bullshit. You need every coin and every skill maxed out,
Practically.
along with a level 100 character as it's showing. So yeah, no, it's horseshit.
Unless you're able to just cheese them using Hancock's level 2 Muso. Who the fuck knows? But
43 minutes. No, thank you. We'll spare that.
yeah, I'm good. Anyway, I'm good to tap out if you are.
Yeah, I think that's about the time.
Yeah, so obviously we're going to have to redo Pirate Warriors 3 at some point in time. I'm going to ask not for a bit, though, because there's a couple of new games I do want to get to beforehand. World Red, JoJo's Heritage for the Future, a couple other games. But before then, I have some solo games I need to get back to. So we're going to be taking probably like a little bit of a break between the two of us. No,
Yeah, definitely not coming back to Warriors until at least winter.
yeah.
But hey, the upshot of that is we'll be able to do that in one shot without any practice for any bullshit, because that's a very straightforward game, and we're gonna be over the moon the whole time.
Which Warriors game is that? The Pirate Warriors 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if there are any other Warriors games to do, that would certainly be fun. I can't think of any offhand.
I'm
but
still working on Gundam 3, but that is
Oh,
still
yeah.
another work in progress. I would still like to do. It's not Warriors, but I would still like to do the stupid as it is, the Gundam Wing Super Nintendo fighting game. That is
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
That is fun. I just got a lot to learn about it because no training mode. Yay.
If we're really desperate for content, we could find a way to try to patchwork Dynasty Warriors Gundam 1, and it's just being the same story as 2, but even shorter.
That is always an option. No, Alex, we're not playing. I know you're joking, but no, we're not playing next.
You know which one that one is?
I know. That's the one, the touchscreen for the Vita.
Yeah, that doesn't really work because the touchscreen features don't work on the Vita TV.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like putting a camera in front of the Vita.
No, thank you. All right, lads. Catch you next time. Be sure to keep your eyes on the YouTube channel because there's like 12 games we have recorded that I need to get to working on. Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll also get to work on doing Jump Force at some point in the future. Probably not for the summer, though. It's going to be a little too warm.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Stay hydrated, lads. It's going to be a warm fucking summer. All right, see ya.
Get ready for that heat dome.